Two good friends who've both captained England meeting in the centre circle. Emlyn Hughes of Wolves and Mick Mills of Ipswich. Emlyn now 33, having played for England 62 times, and Mick Mills, who's 31, still in the England squad and with some 30 caps. Hughes leading a Wolves side that shows 4 changes from the team beaten at Aston Villa last week. Derek Parkin, Peter Daniel and Andy Gray are all back, and Wayne Clark, the teenager, replaces John Richards as striker. John is now sub. Ipswich Town, with only 3 goals conceded in 7 matches and just 1 point dropped, 13 out of a possible 14 points, they are at full strength, and 10 of the players have been capped at various levels. Indeed, the only non-international is the goalkeeper Paul Cooper. The sub, happily injury-free after a succession of troubles, is another international, Kevin Beattie. Clive Thomas, the international referee, at familiar posture, starts the game with Wolves playing from left to right. Wolves desperately in search of a win or a point anyway. They've lost their last 5 matches. 3 in the league, 1 in the League Cup, which knocked them out as holders, and 1 in Europe. Some speculation about the future management structure at Wolves during the week, but John Barnwell, the current manager, says that there'll be no changes, and he and Richie Barker, the coach, will continue as usual. Along the lines that won in the League Cup last year, and also that brought them to 6th place in the First Division. Jeff Palmer, Clark, Brazier. Colin Brazier obviously displeased. Butcher to number 11, Gates. Foul. Peter Daniel. Mick Mills to Butcher. Along the back 4 to Burley, with Osmond being missed out. It's Mariner. Right under pressure straight away from the Uruguayan Villazan. That's Gray. Burley taking his time. Butcher. Mills. Daniel. Atkins. Foul. Clark quickly taking it. It's the wrong place, but you're so hurried they get no advantage anyway. Daniel quickly in. Number 6, Brazier. Palmer. Clark. Fine Gray was speedy behind him, but stopped by Osmond. Atkins. Hugh Atkinson again in the move. Born in Dublin, just establishing himself with the league side last season and now brought in for the last 2 matches. It's Brazil into trouble, but through it, and again. Number 8, Muren. Parkin settling for safety. Derek Parkin, vastly experienced. Here's the kick. Gray with a flick, that's a good one, on to Wayne Clark, chance here for Wolves, and just delayed a rather long time, Cooper got to it, and they've got a corner out of it. What a real chance there for Wayne Clark. Flicked on, Clark was there feeding off it, Cooper out very quickly, and Clark hit him. Peter Daniel with a corner. By a defender there, plays Cooper under pressure, and a corner on the other side. The ball hanging in the air, and it was flicked back by one of the Ipswich defenders, and Cooper knocked it over the top for another corner. Peter Daniel, number 4. To the near post to Brazier, and it's gained awkward. And Gray hit the post! Oh! Still the danger hasn't passed, but his ricochet's now out of parking. That was Eve's shot blocked, and really Ipswich so lucky to escape there twice. Parking with a cross. As Butcher's header away. And this time, Atkinson keeps it in. Good cross too. Gray again, and this time it's wide. The danger passes. Gray can't believe that happened then. The ball from the corner was knocked back by Brazier. It was hanging around, came back out of Gray, who hit it first time, and it came back off the woodwork. Calls for McMills to play it. Again, a lot of movement up from the Ipswich front runners. It's Murin on to Brazil, who's onside. Side Brazier. Just touched away by Villazan. Now Mariner. Burley. Gates. Still in play. Brazil 1-0, and they've got in front after being in defence for most of the match. Well, that's the way it goes when a side struggling. Wolves really have been putting the pressure on for most of the match, but now Ipswich get a goal with the ball squeezed back by little Eric Gates, who's so elusive. Knocked back to Alan Brazil, who fires it into the corner. 29 minutes gone, and the league leaders, unbeaten so far this season, Ipswich lead Wolves by 1 goal to 0. Daniel for Wolves. Two of the Wolves players already looking very dismayed and very disappointed. They really have had the chances, but they've not come off. Oh, that's Gray behind the defender. He just couldn't make up his mind what to do. Butcher caught. Gray got behind him, and then, uncharacteristically, seemed uncertain. Cooper's challenged just enough, and the ball hooked wide. Villazan's header. Brazier, Murin got to it first though, and a throw to Wolves. Villazan. Gray. Enormous pressure and foul by Butcher. They're not finding Gray easy, but then central defenders never do. The two have got to mark him, Russell Osman and Terry Butcher. And Butcher going with Gray again. He's going very wide. Armour's kick, pumped towards Gray, but he didn't carry. Atkinson, good stop. Gray, good stop again by Cooper. Well, Gray looks at the goalkeeper in astonishment. The ball knocked down from that shot. Following up there was Gray, and again he couldn't snap it up, thanks to Cooper's quick reaction. Hughes. Cooper all the way out. Atkinson. The goalkeeper on the edge of the 18-yard line. And Atkinson, well, he wouldn't have a good view of the goal. Lots of players between him and goal, just over the top. But he did the right thing, a first-time power drive. John Walk. Very quiet first half. Mariner. Mills. Murin. Mariner. Too many Wolves defenders there. Brazier. Daniel. Tyson's persistence played. He's found Murin. Now Gates. So Mariner to number 4, Tyson. He carved his way through, and finally was tucked away by Mariner. Well, that was quite remarkable. Tyson, so cool and composed, just carved his way through, waited until he'd got room and time, crossed it quite deliberately, and Mariner put it away. So, against this almost casual Ipswich side, Wolves wasted their first half chances. And they went into the second half still 2-0 down. And here's Villazan. Gray tried to lay it back, but this failed. Molineux is onside. Flag stayed down. Parkin. Won by Mill, but he's only found Clark. Now Gray, Clark, a neat interchange and a good save by Cooper. That was a fine piece of play, particularly between Gray and Clark. The interchange was perfect. Freed Clark for the shot, and a fine save by Paul Cooper. Gates. Mills. Murin. Walk. Mala Eves. Wolves throw. Hughes. Peter Daniel. And Hughes has stayed up. Awkward that was, right off the top of the bar. Cooper looked then as if he thought it was going over. It just skidded off the top of the bar. A butcher for Ipswich. Mariner. Gates. Mariner calling. There's Mariner, covered by Villazan. Strong challenge by the Uruguayan. Had a spell in the Spanish second division after leaving Uruguay, and he came from Spain to Wolves. Certainly, although he doesn't speak the language, he doesn't seem to be having too many problems with the rest of the defence at the moment. Now Murin with the corner. Oh, pumped hard and long. There's Walk. Oh, what a shot by Osman. A fine save by Bradshaw, who tacked the ball and saw the danger. The ball that knocked across to Osman, it really was collected and hit hard, and Bradshaw really came at that ball. Good save by the goalkeeper. Now Mills with the corner. Daniel, it was who knocked it back. He didn't intend to walk. John Walk has been in such remarkable goal-scoring form recently. Foul by Osman on Clark. I think he just twisted his knee slightly as he went down as well. John Richards waiting to see if Wayne Clark is all right, and Wayne Clark is not. So the young striker has to leave the field, and the leading scorer from last season, John Richards, will come on. So it's a striker for a striker. Wayne Clark a bit unlucky. The challenge wasn't all that serious. It was clearly a foul though, and Clark has to go off, and John Richards, who was top scorer for Wolves last season, comes on. Richards has only scored once this season, which is why he's on the subs bench. He's got half an hour to make an impact on the match, and receives a tremendous welcome from the Wolves supporters. Up towards Gray, but too long. Mills behind him now. Brazil for Ipswich. Blocked by Villazan. Brazier. Villazan's gone tearing forward. Some tackle there, but Osman at the eaves, or Richards rather. Atkinson. George Burley to number 8, Murin. Ipswich playing their way out of trouble well. Now Mariner. What a good ball to Brazil, who was trying to find him there, but cut out well by Palmer. Now Daniel. Gray. And suddenly the crowd have come to life. to Wolves. Fraser ignored, this time it's popped towards Gray. Gray's header. I'll park it for Wolves. So Gray, Eves. Eves again. Oh, it came on quickly to Richards, and he still couldn't put it away. Difficult times for the Wolves manager John Barnwell and coach Richie Barker. Must be reflecting on what might have been, because the chances were there for the taking in the first half. There's the final whistle with 3 minutes of injury time played. 2-0 win for Ipswich, the league leaders. They remain unbeaten. A composed and calm performance by the league leaders, with the confidence of Wolves evaporating after those misses in the first half. So Wolves and their manager John Barnwell leave the field, and John Barnwell looking pretty grim. That's the Wolves' 6th defeat in succession. They had the chances in the first half, they didn't put them away, and they got a lesson in finishing from Ipswich.